How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Dead Cells, the game that just a few days ago I said I was done with. Guess I lied. I recorded what was planned to be like the last video in the series, and then I proceeded to play the game off of the channel for like another hour more, and I just fucking love this game. It's just incredibly good. And I just kind of came to the conclusion of like, if I'm gonna play this much of this game, I might as well be recording it. So I'm just gonna pick the game back up. What do you know? The series is sticking around. And I'm just so bad at the game. Well, I say so bad, like I don't know, I don't have much of a reference point there. But I want to get better. And I have been getting better. I've got a bunch of new things unlocked that it'll be fun to show off. But I still haven't beaten that boss. I fought him once more, maybe two more times. The guy who I fought at the end of the last video, I got so damn close to beating him last time. Oh, it was unbelievable. But when you get him down to like his last little chunk of health, he busts out so many random goddamn moves. Like, he just hammers the living fuck out of you, and it's so hard to manage. So hopefully I'll keep improving and I'll be able to take him down soon. Poison no longer affects you. It was just glowing a whole bunch, so I thought I'd better check out what was special about that one. Not special enough to check out right now, if you ask me. So I'm gonna leave that one alone. I'm not actually gonna buy anything from that particular stop. There, I had like a weird brain fart where just a second ago when I was getting hit by things just in the corner there, I like forgot what was roll and what was arrow. Very stupid, but it was something with just like taking that moment out of the game fucked me up. The electric whip. The electric whip is cool, but honestly I unlocked like an electricity spell, and then I get to feel like Palpatine, and it's super badass, and the game even makes a joke about it being like something joining the dark side. But now that I have used that, it's gonna be like really hard for me to go back to another weapon. Well, just the electric whip in particular. So I'm gonna stick with what I know for now, and I know that I'm not that great with that particular weapon. So I'm gonna leave that one alone. It's been a little while since I've recorded this while also commentating on it, so I think that's not helping a whole lot either. Is that I've been used to just kind of going at my own pace, and now I got to think about what I want to say, in addition to also playing the game, which you eventually get into a groove and it doesn't affect you that much. But here I'm making a few really silly mistakes while I'm sitting here trying to juggle the two. I'm gonna stick with the bear trap. The bear trap can be incredibly helpful, especially for things like that big unnamed one. What the hell was the boss's name? The Unforgetable one. Something, I think that was his name. I think he was the Unforgettable one. Hard to forget that guy. But no, the bear trap proved to be really helpful against him. So I'll keep it for that. Unless something really good comes along, then I'll switch out. But for now, I'm thinking I want to hang on to that. Let's do some more time in the sewers, actually. I only spent a little bit of time in the sewers before because it was new and it was difficult, and I was trying to specifically get to that boss. Now I have explored the sewers top to bottom looking for secrets and stuff, and I couldn't really seem to find any. Oh, nice. 65 of my gold is going to carry over now, so that'll be very helpful. 85% seems to be the highest you can get it to. I really want 3 potion charges. 120 takes a while to get up to. So I'm thinking random melee weapon. The starting melee weapon is different randomly from the ones I've unlocked. That would be sweet. But I also have things like this knife storm and damage buffer skill that I want to work towards. I have fire grenades now. Maybe I should upgrade this because I use it really often. Maybe another time when I have a bunch of cells saved up, like one of those runs where you end up at like 30 or something. I want to work on random melee weapon because that would really help me advance a lot more quickly, I think. It's like a major hindrance right now is that I get stuck with just the rusty sword for like an exceedingly long time. The more you start to run through the levels because you've done them so many times, the less time you really commit to to exploring the early on areas, and then you just don't collect as many cool new items and shit along the way, so that tends to be a bit of an issue. Now I'm gonna stick with the grenades and stuff that I currently have. I'm not gonna bother with that flashbang right now. I really have like a strong frost focus right now, and I could have gone even further with it if I would have picked up that frost spell. Oh, like a rapier? Called it. I don't know medieval stuff except for outside of games, and that's a very common game item. So I managed to figure that one out from that alone. And there it goes. So long, rapier. Fuck. I've been using the lightning bolt so much lately that it was really hard for me to get back into using the bow and arrow. I kind of hope I start with the lightning bolt this time so I can show off that I'm a little more capable with it. That's okay, I guess, but really not the combo I'm looking for. It's fun. It's a fun item to use, but it's not the best. I actually really ended up liking the infantry bow when I finally decided to give it a try. I didn't think I would like that. I was like, close range bow, that's annoying as fuck. But it actually shoots really quickly, and so it's a really fun item to use. You can do a lot with it. Twice, when I was playing off camera, I found these little secret areas that are just, it's like those ruins where you find hidden gold in the walls, but they're just on the floor. Oh, speaking of which, here's one. But when they're on the floor and you open them up, then it doesn't provide money or health or anything like that. It actually just opens up this ridiculous portal that takes you to a challenge area, and oh my god, both of them. You have to complete these challenges in like under a minute and a half or under 2 minutes, and you have to do it without getting hit. And there's just all these obstacles and stuff in the way, contributing to making it extra hard. And I've died so quickly in both of the two that I've managed to make it to. They're fucking impossibly hard. Ooh, I didn't realize that guy had dropped a bomb. Sweet little damage up off to the side there. I'll just clamber around this guy's shop. Oh, minus 50% off of specifically just this one item? It makes it seem like just the one item. But it's another ice bow, you can just keep that. Didn't work out so well for me last time, so I'm not gonna bother, I don't think. These archers are actually like probably the weakest monsters in the game, I figured. Those green charging guys are easy enough to get one over on, but fuck me, if they manage to get a hit out on you, they do like half of your health. I should say half of your starting health. So, like a solid 50 damage at least, somewhere in that range. I'm not going to go up top just yet, because I do want to look around a little bit for maybe a few more upgrades to like health and stuff like that, before I go venturing off into new, much more difficult areas. So I figure if I commit a little bit more time to exploration, I'll be better off. And hey, this first area is one of the easiest ones to collect cells in, so you might as well put some time into that. No thank you, don't want a frost blast, don't want a bear trap. I'm going to move on from those. I would enjoy unlocking a few more spells, because I tend to find the same stuff quite regularly. What was this little area that I skipped? I just blew right past this whole thing. At the time, I guess I must not have been feeling very adventurous. Must not have felt like doing a lot of exploring. And this is probably just straight to the sewers. Fuck that. I hate those scorpions that hide, and then you're just running along and they just totally ruin your day. That's what I wanted. That's what I was hoping to find on this little... There's a bit of time I was committing to detouring here. Whoops. I thought I could do some cool acrobatic, like, get him on the way down. Didn't look as good as I wanted it to, unfortunately. Can I... I was wondering if I could throw through there, like if you crouch and throw, because you can crouch and throw with bows, crouch and shoot, but not with the daggers, it appears. You can roll and jump, or jump and roll though, so you can still do some pretty acrobatic stuff, like the way I snuck up on that archer down there. I felt good about it, at least. Might not have been like the most unbelievably incredible thing anyone's ever seen in this game, but I thought it was okay, at least. And the promenade. I guess we're moving on to a new area. Now I'm not getting the lightning thing now that I want it, but you know what? I'm gonna dump into that. Might as well, because when it does come along, I'm taking it. It's fun as hell. Oh, he specifically makes me dump all my cells. That's thank you. Thank you for making sure I remember to use up all my currency. I guess it's to his benefit that I spend everything I have. He wants to milk as much out of me as he can. You got it, collector. You can have every damn cell I've ever earned. How about that? Sounds like a pretty good trade. I hate those stupid teleporting fucks. Oh, Ice Grenade 2. They're both Ice Grenade 2. They are identical. Thought maybe I would have found a better one. Alright, I'm not enjoying the dagger right now. I would like to switch to a new weapon type if I can find one. Everything except for me can just like shoot through walls. I'm like the only thing in this game that can't do that shit. There's those guys in the ramparts that shoot their purple projectile missiles. There's these guys who just huck their bombs around. Everyone gets it easy except for me. I'm glad the grenades managed to take out that thing for me, because I didn't want to stick around in that area for too long where everyone was ganging up on me. Ooh, look at that, a little secret off to the side. Like when I accidentally discover secrets. I like that you can just get those guys in one nice easy little hit. Oh, if I stack these up a bit, then the bleeding does more damage than I would have thought. You can just leave him alone and let that take care of itself. That always feels good. No, I'm not going to pay money for a different version of the thing that I just finished saying that I wasn't really wanting right now. Give me the lightning. The lightning's fun. It took a while to get used to, and I feel like I got decently good with it. You really have to be careful with it, because if you use it too long, then it'll damage you. So you have to use it pretty sparingly, but it stacks damage, so the longer you use it for, the more damage it does. And I got pretty good at gaming that. What's this little down area? Good thing they set up a portal there. There's nothing to even get there. And then it's just a carrot by itself. It's a weird little chunk of map layout. Haven't seen weird oddities like that before, I don't think. Strength. Definitely strength for now. For the time being. Missed that by a mile. Maybe not as long as I thought, but not somewhere I'm going to stop by right at the moment. Ooh, lots of spikes, lots of spikes. Panicked a little bit there and ended up just hitting them all anyways. I don't like backtracking through spikes very much, so it's always I'm always glad that they have portals. Sweet. Okay. I guess I'll just replace the rusty sword and I'll keep the daggers. The daggers are somewhat useful, and I didn't realize I still was using the rusty sword. Like, boring set of weapons. Now at least I got these sweet ass double daggers, which I just love the look of. He looks like a sword dancer when he uses them. It's like a sword ballet. I nice romanticize the effectiveness of this weapon. God fucking damn it. That was a shitty little stretch for me there. Come back here. There we go. Glad you can get killed in one hit. I gotta stop trying to kill those guys in one little confrontation. I have to accept the fact that once you start getting your hits off, you have to roll past them to get the finishing blow until you jack your attack way up. The flammable sword. So it's not always going to be on fire, but it'll be capable of being on fire? That seems kind of neat. I'm into that. I guess if you paired it with like fire grenades or any type of fire weapon, then it would be serviceable. I don't know if it could really do anything otherwise. No, not feeling that right now. Not gonna bother. No thank you. Let's just make our way to the end of the promenade, and then we can make a decision of where we want to go next. Hey, there's a little skill. There's like a freebie skill over here too. I haven't really been using my grenades very much, so maybe I'll think to actually start using them now that I've been dished out a reminder. Shit, I was hoping I could just randomly toss a grenade and luck out hitting that guy. Oh, fuck me. Drink your potion. Drink your potion. This is the worst. This is I don't want to have this many of this particular enemy stacked up against me. Come on, ice bombs. That was not how that was supposed to work out. Fuck, yes. Okay. Okay, get some hits off. Rather than running around like a chicken just chucking grenades and stuff. Just stop, take a breather, get a few quick hits out, and make it count, you know? I was really bitching out there, not going toe-to-toe with those guys. But I really didn't want to die. I didn't want to die when I'm coming to what I'm presuming will be the end of this particular episode. So I was being a little more cautious. Playing it safe, you know? What the hell was that? Did I do that? Did I throw the thing up? Does he auto-target? He auto-targets, because I sure as shit didn't do that. I didn't make that happen. That's fantastic. That makes things so much easier for me. I didn't realize. So if I just... fucker. Right when I'm trying to experiment with things, this guy has to show up and shit on my party. So what was I even trying to do there? How much auto-aiming is there? He'll throw up a little bit. That sounds gross. Didn't mean to say that particular word combination. I'll go with the bear trap. Same reasoning as I gave before. It's helpful against that, the boss. Any boss really, but in particular the one who's given me grief. Oh, you fucking jumpy crystal monsters ganging up on me. I hate your shit. The three of you coming at me together. I can't focus on one type of, like, dodging thing. I gotta all of a sudden do all of them at once. Bullshit. You make it so much harder on me. Ooh, a nice little thing. I've used more potions at this point than I would like. There's carrots scattered all over this level for some reason that I could try and go back for, but at this point I really just want to get the hell out of here and refill my flask. I don't want to be messing with this stuff forever. Well, I got a lot of money. I gotta find somewhere to spend money on. I wish I could buy cells or something. Like, seems like it goes to waste very often. At least now I'll get a lot of it back every time. And, ooh, the flammable sword. Covers enemies with flammable oil, inflicts massive damage if introduced to flame. For 10 cells, I could introduce that to my item pool. But at the same time, I don't have a ton of fire-based things. The fire grenade is like the only fire-based thing I have, so there's no point really unlocking that one until I get more fire skills and stuff added to my possible pool. So I'll just focus on getting the random melee weapon going. And that's where I'm going to leave things off for now. I'll recharge my flask, and next time when we come back, I'll be making my way into the ramparts. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're happy that Dead Cells is sticking around on the channel for at least a while longer. I'll see you again soon.